Mission Impossible is a great film that started off a fantastic franchise. And it all started back in 1996. In my opinion, this is one of the best films to come out during that time period. Directed by Brian De Palma, who's had directed films such as Obsession, Carrie, Scarface, and many others. This film follows Ethan Hunt, who is with the Impossible Missions Force, but when he's blamed for murders he didn't commit, he has to go rogue and go on the run to try to clear his name. I have to say, during the time this film came out, you had other movies from directors such as James Cameron and several others. And I have to say, this is all well thought out. And the style here is not like over the top considering the other films. But I do have to say is that what's interesting, what this film did is that it took the spy thriller and made it very interesting in terms of the plot. Tom Cruise does an amazing job as Ethan Hunt. You have Vin Rhames. You also have actors such as John Voight, Jean Reno, and a few others. And they all just shine brightly here. I couldn't find not one weak link in this film. Do I wish the let's say action was a little bit more? Yeah, somewhat. That's what this original film doesn't have. It doesn't have a lot of action in the movie. That's alright because the story is very strong and is on point. Tom Cruise acting here, it's like one of the best aspects of this film. And I don't seriously know how this film would have turned out if he wasn't in this movie. It probably wouldn't have been as good of a film without him. He pretty much made this his franchise. In some ways, this feels like a 1990s James Bond film, but without the over-the-top action. I like those films. This movie actually has a plot you can follow. I don't understand why people thought this story was hard to understand and to follow it. I mean, I got the movie pretty much down pat. I understood what's going on. I knew there was a larger conspiracy here. And generally, when you have a film like this, you have to make sure you get the story right. Otherwise, it just falls on the wayside. Considering there's like little to no action in the film. That's the only really complaint I have about this movie. But it's alright considering the action we would get in the later films. This is generally one of the best films that came out during the 1990s. It started off a great franchise that still is continuing to this day. And it's only gotten better throughout the time, especially this original, which I think is a classic. I'm giving this film an 8 out of 10. While I would like to rate this movie higher, it's just the only thing that really held it back was the action. You see, in films like this, you gotta have the big action set pieces to really entertain the audiences, especially for those action movie junkies out there. But other than that, this film is highly entertaining. It's some cool acting, especially from Tom Cruise. And this is certainly a film that's still great even all these years later. Do I wish that this film could improve upon some things? Yeah, but that's what the sequels are for. It's not impossible to like this film. And that's my review of Mission Impossible. Okay, leave your comments down below in this section and let me know what you think about this film. Do you love it, hate it, or in the middle? And also, where do you rank this film compared to the other Mission Impossible movies? You know, since now I'm reviewing this franchise, then Mission Impossible 2 is my next review. Alright, this is Slum Guy 172 saying, peace out.